well, that was a misclick. Oh my god, okay, do I, okay, no, I'll just restart. Just, do that then. Okay, restart. You did have a good voice. Okay, you're already failing. Okay, welcome YouTube. Welcome back to another breakaway episode. Today we are going to be working on a custom car. The custom car I'm trying to make is a truck of a 1993 Toyota T100. And it will be having some special modifications like a bed rack. If I had the chance to actually cap cut this and do everything and add photos and everything, Jesus Christ, that would help me a lot. You know what, I actually might do that. Okay, anyways. So to get started with, I did some off-camera hood stuff for it. So, okay. Does that work? Oh my god, yes, it works. Okay. So, anyways, to get this thing over, started with, okay. You'll want to grab a truck or anything at this point if you are just trying to make a bed rack. But I would recommend a truck because it does look the most clean with a truck. So, first off is the way I was able to get this body off. I was able to get this body off of this. So first off, what you're going to want to do, I will give a brief demonstration with this. I'll tell you why I have this car also in a bit. So, once I get this clipped on, I will show you. So first off with that, you're going to want to grab a kind of drill. I'm using a uni-bit drill, I think it's called, and that's what I will be using. But I would recommend a normal drill bit. Anyways, what you want to do is demonstrate right here, the hole where the screw would actually be at. You would want to start drilling. Or let me just show over here. Oh crap! Okay. Yeah, just right there. This is already drilled, so it doesn't matter for me. But it does matter for you guys. So once you drilled enough, so that way you can pry the body off of the so that way you can get the body off of the cab. You're kind of done with that. Okay, you're kind of done with that. Then with this called a hacksaw, you would want to cut the body in half, so where the truck meets the bed line, so somewhere about there, and saw until you got this part off this. And then the reason why I do have this, not that, no crap, please tell me the hood hasn't broken, please. Oh my god, yes, I'm actually surprised it's working. Okay, stop getting distracted, breakaway. Keep going. The reason why I grabbed this is because this one, I broke off the bumper and I needed a new one. Grill. So I got this one off of this old car. I don't even know where I got this. It's maybe my brother's. Okay. So after that, I put on this, and then I got new tires because these ones I tried putting hydraulics and it didn't go well. Do not do that unless you're really skilled. I did search up an easy tutorial. Did not work. You might want to look at that up later. Anyways, to continue on with our little Armada here. After you got this and you have this, you have these. I would recommend, if you want to, sand down your thing and get it to the color you want and everything like that. Okay, and then with the hood, what you're going to want to do, same thing with the hacksaw, is that you would want to cut it. I don't know if you can see, but where the hood line meets the actual cab itself, that is where you're going to want to start actually cutting, just straight up, cutting. But I would recommend, when you get to, if I have pliers so I can point. Okay, so when you get to this here, when you get to this little end part right here, if my camera could focus, that'd be nice. Are you gonna focus? Are you gonna focus? Jesus Christ, focus. Okay. So anyways. Focus, damn it. Focus on that thing. You know, it doesn't even matter. Okay, anyway, so once you get, so you can do the hacksaw here. You can do the hacksaw up to here. But what I would recommend, if you do not have a wire hacksaw, the difference. Oh, damn it. Okay, sorry. That's on my fault. But as I was saying, if you do not have a wire hacksaw like me, I would recommend only using the hacksaw for the sides. Because if you do it in the back part over here, it is basically impossible to reach and also would be very bad for you. So what I'm recommending here is that you get any sort of like sharp object that like has a sharp tip. Anything with a sharp tip on it. Don't get dirty-minded. I know you people. Okay, so, and then just start shaving it off until you can easily bend it off. Capiche? Okay, good. And then to get it back on, to actually open and close, I hot glued a paper clip to the actual hood itself and to the actual cab too. So that way you can get this. Okay, and then we're done with the cab for right now. Okay, and then any other work am I missing? Any other work am I missing? Where's that bed? Okay, and we are waiting on some parts for think. Ah, yes. For this. So the bed rack will be something like this. So I would have small hinges, and the thing will be able to do this, and this, and then this again. I would recommend only doing that because if you have these stages, it will be much harder. I might try that with my other truck that I have. Okay. And for tips for painting, I would recommend, of course, sanding this down, but I would also use paint removal also because that does help. Paint removal, like I would recommend this aircraft remover, Rust-Oleum, I think it's called. Yeah, Rust-Oleum. Yeah, I would recommend this, whatever brand this is. Not brand, whichever thing this is. It's very thick, and you could get it with a little paintbrush and just rub it off. But if you don't have that, use nail polish remover, because then that also works. Could be possibly more cheaper too. And then if you want like kind of a lowrider kind of looking, I would recommend glossy paint. Glossy. Definitely get glossy paint. And even after you're done with the paint removal, you use sandpaper. I would recommend somewhere around 400 to 400 or 300, somewhere around there, or get a really rough one. Because like you can kind of, I hope you can hear. There's a difference between that and the smooth, kind of that. But the higher the number, the better like kind of area you're gonna shave off really good. So that's what I'm recommending there with sandpaper. And we are back. Sorry, my dad came into the garage. Okay, so once we are done with that, you should just have this done, and this done. Okay. And what I'm waiting for is some custom parts that I ordered, which are arriving very late. Some of them are hinges, some of them are, I think, paint. Yeah, paint also. What else did I order? Oh yeah, an engine. And then I think that's it. If I will, I'll add more cat cup, whatever it's called, stuff onto this. If I can edit it on there, that would be great. But anyways, that is it for the video. I will show you kind of a rough draft of what it will look like. So if I can assemble everything back. Also, when you're painting, take off this so that we don't have to tape anything. It's very simple. That's why you take off this. It's so much easier to paint. And also to do everything else. The bedrock and everything. Okay. So there is the front of it. Okay, let me pull up the hood a little bit more. There we go. Okay, and then if I can grab this, that'd be good. Have it here, on there, thank you. Okay, fits on like that. And then the bed fits on like that. And we are done for today. Thank you, Breakaway viewers, for viewing this video. If you can, like, subscribe, please. Like, I mean, I don't want this to be my actual job, but like, I want to like post content that people actually watch. So if you can do that, I would gladly like that. Anyways, thank you for watching. Breakaway out.